Coming up on SST, a look at BMW's automotive future. Will Lexus build this concept vehicle?
A resounding basis around the world from all Lexus distributors has been to Lexus Global to build this car.
The Cadillac ATS, an SST Car of the Year finalist. Original Two Pizzas Chatham and Lucky 7 Auto Parts present SST. Hey everybody, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome to another edition of SST. What a great show we have lined up for you today. It's going to be an unusual one, and that's because a little later on we're going to take you to the Victory Ford Lincoln dealership in Chatham, Kent to show you around, to illustrate what car dealers in general are doing today to win your business. They're doing a whole lot more than just trying to sell you a car for a lower price. They're trying to immerse you in an upscale automotive buying experience. That really is the case at Victory Ford. We're also going to show you some concept cars from BMW, and we're going to take you for a ride in the Cadillac ATS, an SST Domestic Car of the Year finalist. But first, here's a look at a concept car from Lexus. And we got the inside scoop on this very cool car, which they may actually put into production, from Cyril Demetris.
Really what we're trying to do with this vehicle is create more of an emotional engagement with the brand and the vehicle.
One of the main complaints about today's cars from, I guess, especially car enthusiasts, is that all the cars sort of look the same. But when I look at this, it says to me that style is back.
That's right. Clearly, the design, the use of sweeping lines as well as sharp lines, just very, very attractive looking vehicle. That's a key goal of the engineers, to create a visibly attractive vehicle. And the great thing about this car is designed in our Calty facility in California, so designed in North America. Clearly, we're at the cutting edge of hybrid technologies, and both from a fuel efficiency standpoint, but also from a performance standpoint, and advancing, future generations of the hybrid technology, which will be used in this vehicles. A resounding basis around the world from all Lexus distributors has been to Lexus Global to build this car. So, and we feel they're listening.
You know, the whole automotive world is in a state of change right now, and that's largely because of the introduction and the growing popularity of electric cars. Nobody knows that better than BMW. They have two brand new concept cars out, the i3 and the i8. Both use electricity. One still uses gasoline as part of its power plant operation, but it does get 85 miles to the gallon. It's very cool. Here's Jacob Harb of BMW in conversation with myself in Toronto, talking about these very cool cars, which will very soon be on the road. these concept vehicles, what are you trying to achieve with them? I mean, they are concept vehicles, so these are just ideas, or are these things that are being put into practice?
No, these will be full series production vehicles. The i3 will be available at the end of 2013. The i8 will be available in early 2014. So this is tomorrow in car terms, basically.
I mean, this blows my mind, because when I look at that i8 and that i3, it's like, to me, it seems like something that could be 20 years into the future.
Exactly. As I touched on in the press conference, we at BMW are committed to being progressive in everything that we do. This is a culmination of decades of development and research and a commitment to innovation and sustainability. You saw my face light up when you started, like, I can't believe it. The one thing that will even hang my hat on, you can come back and ask me once you see the real cars, they're even better, I promise you, than these concepts. It's really incredible.
And the fuel economy that this thing gets, like, you can't be serious. 80 some miles to the gallon?
Yes. 0 to 60 miles an hour is 4.5 seconds. 0 to 100 kilometers about 4.6 seconds. And yes, 87 miles per gallon. It is the game change we like to think of.
There's just one word to describe that, and that word is wow.
Yeah.
And you're getting there by using, I guess, combining technology with lightweight materials?
Exactly. It is it's a comprehensive approach to sustainability as well. So not only are you saving fuel, as I touched on earlier, the carbon fiber, that these key component of these vehicles, which is half the weight of steel, allows us for them to be more efficient because we don't have as much weight to push around, basically, to oversimplify it. And that carbon fiber is made, again, here in North America, in Moses Lake, Washington, and that factory runs completely off of hydroelectric power, completely green.
So it's fair to say then the BMW really is displaying an attitude here.
Yes, exactly. So sustainability has been a key tenet of ours, again, for years. That commitment has led us to be named the most sustainable car company by Dow Jones 8 years in a row. A great fact that gets lost on people because they just assume BMW is just purely performance. But again, sustainability is a key premise that we stick to and are committed to.
And it's about more than performance. It's about functionality, building these cars into people's daily lives and making them practical, right?
Yeah, Rick, you could do the interview yourself. That's exactly it. So we want the cars to be an extension of you, especially the i3. As I ended with the mood film purposely, mobility services, all of the offerings around the vehicle, which we like to think of as 360 electric, because we cover every aspect of an EV lifestyle, basically. So whether that's home charging, public charging, flexible mobility solutions, intermodal connections too. So how do I get from my car to the subway and then to my destination? Even things like car sharing programs are all aspects of BMW i.
So we are looking at the future, and the future is now.
Exactly.
And now a look at a BMW fighter. It's the Cadillac ATS. It is an SST Domestic Car of the Year finalist. And this car has been designed to compete directly with the BMW 3 Series. Don't go away. When we come back, our tour of the Victory Ford Lincoln dealership in Chatham-Kent continues.
Hi, my name is Erica Corbett. Don't go away. Coming up, there's going to be more SST.
Stark Auto Sales, the better way for car insurance companies to dispose of salvage. This huge 12-acre site is home to Stark Auto Sales, Canada's premier car insurance recovery center. Stark purchases salvage cars from insurance companies and auctions them off. Insurers deal with Stark because the Stark system saves them money. A huge advantage is that you are dealing directly with the owner.
We're a privately owned Canadian company. We purchase the cars from the insurance company. We give them the option of either us purchasing them or auctioning off on their behalf.
Sold!
Stark Auto Sales was established back in the 1970s. Today, the Stark system is automated and efficient. When an insurance company decides to total a vehicle, a report can be filed with Stark's secure online pickup system. Once vehicles are in the Stark database, tow trucks are dispatched immediately to pick up the salvage province-wide. The cars are assessed, photographed, inventoried, and all information is posted on the Stark website. The system is efficient, and the purchase option reduces risk for insurance companies and allows them to make a proper decision whether to repair or total. There are no surprises this way.
The purchase option enables the appraisers, when they go to the body shops to view the car, to make an educated decision whether to write the car off or to have it repaired, because there are no surprises when they get paid for their salvage.
Our huge customer database includes auto recycling yards, body shops, retail customers, and a large volume of exporters. Buyers can attend auctions in person, or they can bid over the internet. The Stark online auction system is state-of-the-art. Complete information on every vehicle is posted, along with high-resolution pictures. Bids come in from around the world.
The internet has grown tremendously. We try to convenience our customers. If they can't attend in person, we of course don't want them not to buy, so we try to make it convenient for them to be able to buy and still conduct their business or do whatever they have to do. So we instituted an online bidding system. It is state-of-the-art. We're always have our IT guys monitoring it, looking for new ways to increase speed, quality, picture. We're always tinkering with it to keep it up to date.
The number of vehicles damaged in collisions in Canada now tops 300,000 a year. A good portion of them occur in Ontario, and with our network of partners strategically located throughout the province, Stark Auto Sales has no problem handling the volume. Stark's is located in central Toronto, making accessibility for appraisers, SIU personnel, and insurers very convenient. Stark offers insurance companies economies of scale and efficiency.
No one does exactly what we do. We can purchase them, we can auction them. Nobody else does that. The other auction houses strictly auction, work on fees and service fees and so forth, and that's how they sell for the insurance companies. We do it differently.
Stark Auto Sales, money-saving, efficient disposal of salvage, reduced risk, a better bottom line.
Thank you for taking your time to view our video. For any inquiries or questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, Stephen Stark, at 416-654-7222. With our many years of experience in the salvage business, I can assure you that with our salvage management team, we will increase your net percentage return on all your salvage.
Find out more about the Stark Auto Sales difference by visiting our facilities at 119 Union Street, Toronto, or visit our website at starkautosales.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to SST and Victory Ford in Chatham, Kent. This isn't just a Ford dealership, it's also an authorized Lincoln dealership. And that's why they're trying to offer their customers an upscale experience here, as a lot of car dealerships are. They're not just selling you a car here, they really are selling you creature comforts. They're selling you an experience. Case in point, the washrooms. It's one of the highlights here, believe it or not, when you come to this dealership. When you walk inside, they don't have just hand blowers to dry your hands. They offer you rolled up little towels. Everything in there is upscale. The waiting area is also upscale, where you can enjoy a beverage of various types, a juice or a cup of coffee. And they have an executive center where you can sit and use your computer while your car is being serviced. Time to head off to Syracuse, New York now, to the Syracuse Nationals, one of our favorite car shows every year. Why is it one of our favorite shows? Because they get the coolest cars there. That's why, including the Speed Queen. Sarah Pizzell has the story.
Hi, I'm Gary Bueller, and this is the Speed Queen.
Gary, tell me about this car.
Well, it started as a 1931 Model A. Great big tall car, and it's a 4-passenger. Grandkids love to ride in the back. It's what we call old school. It's really old-fashioned. It's got a 1950 Oldsmobile engine in it. This is a 1948 Ford truck transmission, and it's got all the silly stuff on it, and I call it the Speed Queen.
So did you put these little extras in here, like the handgun and the eyeballs and stuff?
I played around with a lot of things. I collected. Part of the fun is chasing down parts and collecting, making your own. The eyeball, all the switches, and this is from a very rare car. The horn button is from a very rare car that was built in Detroit back in the early teens.
Very awesome. Did you do the paint job, or was it like this color?
It was all done in Lee's shop, Lee Osborne's shop. So, and it's not really paint; it's primer. I quite frankly got tired of chrome polish and polishing the paint all the time, and I wanted a car to drive and enjoy.
Offenhauser? That's old school too.
Yes, Offenhauser, as is the manifold. The manifold's a very rare manifold. Again, back from the 1950s and 60s.
And it sounds like a hot rod should, because really there are no mufflers on this baby. It's just bolted right on, and pipes come straight through.
Yep, and when you're old and a gray beard like I am, I guess you can take some liberties and get away with a little bit more. If a young guy drove this, he might get a ticket. Tribute to what I think a hot rod should be when I was a kid growing up. I mean, this is what I thought the ideal hot rod should be. That is low, loud, and fast.
Yeah, I am a Speed Queen.
Thank you very much for joining us on the show.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Time to head off to SEMA now, probably the biggest car show in the entire world. It's held each fall in Las Vegas. This year, we hooked up with Mark Mariani, a man who was determined to make it into the 200-mile-per-hour club. He did it with a car that he took to the Bonneville Salt Flats. Melissa Chamberlain has the details.
This 1934 Ford brought the two Mariani brothers together in a quest for speed. With its impressive 600 horsepower jammed into one 260 cubic inch engine. Mark Mariani tells us more.
Yeah, this car is in the what we call the E Street Roadster class, and the Street Roadster class consists of a roadster that has headlights and fenders, and then the E on it is the size of the motor. This is a 260 cubic inch motor, and then if you had a C motor, it'd be like a 304 inch motor, and it goes up from there.
But lifelong competition between the two was born when one brother surpassed the other's speed by all of 2 miles per hour.
And this year in October, my brother and I both drove the car, and got into the 200 mile an hour club at Bonneville. And I drove it to 214 and my brother drove it to 216.
Entered into the 200 mile per hour club with his brother, but embittered by the so close but so far margin of defeat. It's only a matter of time until another challenge from brother to brother.
Looking forward to it.
The two plan to take it back to Bonneville, where their rivalry will continue.
Don't go away. When we come back, we're going to show you a smart car that has been turned into a drive-in on wheels.
Hi, I'm Elena. Don't go away. There's more Street Sport television coming right up.
SST is brought to you by Lucky 7 Auto Parts. Don't gamble with your ride. Roll with Lucky 7 at lucky7ent.com. And Original 2 Pizzas Chatham. 40-minute delivery guaranteed or $5 off. Call 519-355-0050. Original 2 Pizzas Chatham. Lucky 7. 1932 to 1940 high-quality Ford hot rod parts. Frame rails, steering components, rear end assemblies. Stuff you thought you'd never find. Individual parts or a complete rolling chassis purchased direct from the source. Call the Lucky 7 Warehouse Hotline in Milton, Ontario, 905-876-0632, or download the Lucky 7 catalog at lucky7ent.com. Don't gamble with your ride. Roll with Lucky 7.
Military history comes to life August 10th and 11th at the Southern Ontario Military Muster. See World War I and World War II reenactments. Vintage military vehicles including tanks, jeeps, half-track, and personnel carriers in motion. It's exciting and entertaining family fun. The biggest event of its kind in Canada. The Southern Ontario Military Muster, August 10th and 11th at the Essex Centre in the town of Essex, Ontario.
Stark Auto Sales. Thousands of cars, trucks, motorcycles, even ATVs auctioned off twice a month. Bid in person. Bid online from anywhere in the world. Stark liquidates insurance claim cars after collisions or theft recoveries. Buy them and fix them. Buy them for parts or buy a damage-free dream ride. Buy where the dealers buy and save. 119 Union Street, Toronto. Visit StarkAutoSales.com to register, view cars, and bid.
So you want to be a drag racer? Well, make that fantasy a reality at St. Thomas Raceway Park during Street Legal Friday nights. Bring out your street car and put the pedal to the metal. Race on the strip, not the street, and find out what you and your ride are really made of. Stick around and watch as the big boys compete for the Messenger Freight Super Series title. There's something happening every weekend, all season long. Bracket racing, nostalgia dragsters, street legal racing, and so much more. Visit stthomasracewaypark.com for event listings.
Turn back the hands of time with Antique Chevrolet Parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Stark Auto Sales. Thousands of cars, trucks, motorcycles, even ATVs auctioned off twice a month. Bid in person. Bid online from anywhere in the world. Stark liquidates insurance claim cars after collisions or theft recoveries. Buy them and fix them. Buy them for parts or buy a damage-free dream ride. Buy where the dealers buy and save. 119 Union Street, Toronto. Visit StarkAutoSales.com to register, view cars, and bid.
Hey everybody, welcome back to SST. You know, everybody loves to go to the drive-in, but not everybody can go to the drive-in because there aren't many drive-ins around anymore. We found the solution though in Toronto. It's the Smart 4-Star, a concept car that builds a movie projector into the front of the vehicle and allows you to, well, take the drive-in on the road, anywhere. It's very cool. Smart spokesperson Joanne Koza shared all the details with us. What you're looking at here is an SUC. That's right, I didn't say SUV, I said SUC. It's a sport utility coupe. Tell me about this smart electric vehicle. This is the Smart 4-Star. Why do you call it that?
Well, it's a concept vehicle. This is not a vehicle that we're going to sell right away, but it's 4 stars because it's got a covered roof, a glass roof, so you can see the stars. And you know how smart everything is, it's 4.2. We used to have the 4.4, so 4 stars.
So the officials with Mercedes-Benz say this is the 4 stars because it has a glass roof, so you can see the stars at night. But there's another reason they call it the 4-star. That's because it has a movie projector on the front. So the car is really like a movie star in itself. And of course, you can project movie stars out in front of you using the integrated movie projector. It also comes with a high-quality sound system to enhance that mobile cinema experience. If you had to rate this thing in terms of value, you would rate it how?
Well, it's difficult to say because it is a concept vehicle, so we've thrown everything in it, and it's a one of a kind. So in terms of value, it's probably not the cheapest option that we can offer, but we have the smart electric drive that will be available starting in the next few months, and that will start at $26,990, and that vehicle is the cheapest, and I don't like to use the word cheapest, the most affordable entry in the electric segment.
This concept vehicle, what have you tried to achieve in terms of design and presentation?
So what we try to do with the concept vehicles is to test the market. We kind of throw some ideas out there. There are some design guidelines or design cues that are going to be integrated into future models. And when we bring them to the shows like this, we try to get consumer feedback.
What, I guess, market segment or demographic are you aiming those vehicles at?
You know, what's interesting about the Smart 4.2, which is existing in the market right now, is that it appeals to everyone. It has revolutionized and it continues to revolutionize urban mobility.
That's great. Thank you very much for taking
My
the time.
pleasure.
I appreciate
My pleasure.
it. Well, friends, we're out of time, so we're out of here. So until next time, I'm Rick Walker reminding you, when you can't get to the car show, we'll bring the car show to you. Catch you next time right here on the next edition of SST. And don't forget to visit our website, streetsporttv.com.